it felt very rewarding once people actually came up and said, "Thank you for doing this. Thank you for
Mm.
doing something for the neighborhood." Like that literally brought me to tears once I got home that first evening.
And I'm catching feelings, baby. What's up, beautiful people? It's Hershe Sundae, and I'm back with the scoop after dark. How are you? Well, I hope that you're doing fine. Whether you're enjoying this hot, muggy weather as of late, or slow roasting and falling off the bone because of it, whether you are festival ready and excited about everything coming to Chicago this festival season, or whether you're simply taking the Sunday to relax and enjoy the beginning of a new week, just know that you are safe here, you are welcome here, and I'm happy to have you. Now, one of my absolute favorite things about Summertime Shy is the festivals. I am a festival girly through and through, and also a foodie, okay? The food, the music, the culture, the community, there's just something special about seeing the city come together. And today I have the honor of speaking with two cousins who are bringing all of that flavor, culture, and community directly to one of Chicago's most historic and beloved neighborhoods, Bronzeville. They're the founders of the Taste of Bronzeville, which is returning for its third year. They're showing us exactly what we can expect from cousinhood, sisterhood, a vision, and love for the community and how it all comes together. So, Scoops, let's behave and give a round of applause and welcome both Diara, yes, I got it right, and Robin Bradley, known as the Bradleys. Ladies, welcome to the Scoop After Dark.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. How are y'all doing? How's your day? How you feeling?
Feel good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Like you said, it's just been disgusting outside, so I'm just trying to cope and
Yes.
deal with that. But other than that, amazing.
So before we get into the festival, tell us a little bit about the relationship of you two growing up. Were you always this close? Did you have to grow into this? I know y'all family, y'all cousins, but did it grow into the friendship, or was it always there?
Feel like it was
Yeah, I
always.
think it was always, yeah. So we're only 3 months apart. So
Oh, perfect.
yeah. So it's really, really perfect. Grew up together at grandma's house at the same time with all of our other cousins. I'm at her house for a sleepover. She's at my house for a sleepover. It's always kind of been like this.
Yeah, people literally thought we were twins growing up.
Oh, I love that. That's how family should be. I love that. Let's get into the taste, well, the birth of the Taste of Bronzeville, the original idea. So take us back to the very beginning. When did the idea of Taste of Bronzeville first come about, and what did the first conversation sound like?
Ooh, brainstorming,
Mm,
plot, plotting like we always do. It started when we went to Taste of Gold Coast, I think,
Yes.
and came back to my apartment. We were always like hanging out in my apartment, and we lived blocks away from each other at that time. To keep that in mind in Bronzeville, and we were thinking like, why doesn't this exist in Bronzeville? And for people that know us, they know like we have a long list of ideas because we're always thinking of like the next thing.
Yes.
And this is the one among a couple others that we tried that we were just like, let's do it.
What's the worst that could happen? Like that's kind of how we approached it. Like we said, just kind of sitting in the apartment. How can we do this? What do we need to do? And this was probably 2016, 2017, and we were just sitting there, just maybe we could do it, or maybe somebody else is going to do it. And then year after year, after year after year, like so nobody's doing it.
hmm
Okay, maybe we're supposed to do this. So let's just see what happens. And that's how the first year happened. It was just we have this idea. How can we get it to the masses?
I love that. A lot of people have amazing ideas, but figuring it out to where it's executed is another thing. So, when it comes to bringing this to life, on those first couple of conversations, what or who gave you the confidence to say, we're going to go after this, we're going to do this, it's our time to actually make this happen?
Us.
Good question. And I'm gonna
Ooh,
say
come on,
It was
us.
really yeah.
it was really just us after just sitting on it and sitting on it and sitting on it. We were just saying, what what if we just do it? Like us just try it out. Let's just see what's going. Let's just see what happens. So we typed up made a pitch deck. We used Canva, kind of just like put something together. It's like looks like a pitch deck to me. Let's see how far we can go with it. So that's literally it. It was just us. It's like I think we kind of just looked at each other and said, I think it's time. I think we can do it.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Like that stain has stuck with me my entire life, and I'm always willing to take a chance and see what happens. I rather let somebody else tell me no than me tell myself no. That's what I say. So,
That part.
Baby, put that on a plaque, a t-shirt, okay, a post-it. We all need to hear that every single day because, oh my God, you're absolutely right. Let's get into that first year. Do you remember how it felt the very first morning of the Taste of Bronzeville? Were you excited, nervous, crying, running? Tell me all about it.
all
Everything.
we were just talking about year one. So the day I woke up early because I just had a little bit of just what if nobody comes type of
Mhm.
anxiety, and it was my husband like up the like talking up the stairs like, hey, is everything okay? It's gonna be fine. I'm trying to put on an eyelash, take it off. It doesn't look right. Put it back on. This is good enough, I guess. And then we finally got there, and I kind of started seeing the tents being set up. I was like, okay, I can kind of see the vision. I'm not as stressed, but throughout the day, and as more people came, I think I felt more and more like stressed and relieved that oh my god, people found out about this. But oh my god, there's so many people here.
yeah. I think it was same, like literally felt like I wanted to vomit, but excited at the same time. And I knew people would come just because like it's Bronzeville again and it was, in the corner of Mariano. So at the very least, we knew people from, the grocery store would at least look over and say, "Hey, I see all those tents. What's happening over there?" So, we'd at least have a little bit of trickle, but I think, just the nervousness of it all was like it was crazy.
Although this is called the Taste of Bronzeville, clearly it's more than just grabbing a plate, right? So, what do you hope people feel when they enter the festival?
Excitement,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
joy. And going back to the last question, one thing I'll say really quick, it felt very rewarding once people actually came up and said, "Thank you for doing this. Thank you
Mm.
for
Ooh,
doing something for the neighborhood." Like that literally brought me to tears once I got home that first evening. Like, wow, we really did that.
good mention. I forgot about that until you just. I was like, oh yeah, people did say that. It's something that the community was. Now they look forward to it. They go, oh my God, Taste of Bronzeville is coming back. So that is, I think that is a reward. Yes, I'll add on to that. Love it.
What do you hope people this year take away from Taste of Bronzeville? Year number three. What do you hope that they take away from it, other than the delicious food? What do you hope they take away?
I think something that we keep mentioning, and Robin did a really good job of mentioning this when we were on WGN recently, just that people start to see Bronzeville as a destination and not, just a little pit stop along the way, but like just it really is a happening area and a happening neighborhood. So it deserves the respect.
I think for me, what I hope people take away is that we're really listening to them. It's like Diara and I have said for the longest. We're a small but mighty team that we're reading the comments and going, oh, that's a good idea. Let's try to implement that. So I hope that they see how much we care about Brownsville and our festival and them because one thing we keep hearing, you all don't have enough stuff for kids. So this year we made sure to be intentional of having let's have a dedicated kids zone just for the kids. We take that feedback, we receive it and go, okay, nothing crazy. We can do that. We can give the kids an area to play and frolic in. That's they're not asking for anything crazy.
I keep that in mind because I am an auntie and I got some kids that want to tootsie roll with auntie, so I'm gonna have to bring them along.
Bring them out. We
Kid
have
friendly,
stuff
y'all.
just for kids. Yes, we have
Hmm.
it stuff just for kids. So please come on out.
That do you have any vendors in particular that you're like, oh, I can't wait to get my hands on them in a great way?
Mm, I know mine.
Yes. I said yes. I have a few.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start. This is not a ranking. This is not a
Nope,
ranking. This is
no.
just from the top of my
We
head. This
love
is
you
not a
all.
ranking. I love you
Hmm.
all equally. Versus Bakery. I have been craving something sweet and gourmet and homemade, black woman made for a very long time. So
Hmm.
that's my number one. Caseras food truck. That is number two for me.
What do they serve? I'm just curious.
Like tacos. It's another taco truck.
Ooh, I love a good taco.
But very you said you like tacos, so yeah, check out
Mhm,
Caseras. I'm really
mhm.
excited about them. And I think fan favorite prep. If he brings back the little mini bowls, I'm with it. It's one of my favorites. Again, not a ranking, just one of my favorites.
I'm going to say the same thing in no particular order. D's banana pudding because I am a banana pudding fiend and I need it. Kaya Grill and gyoza. I am like so excited and so interested in trying that type of food because I know it's um like an authentic Caribbean African twist on it. So definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, I would say Preps Bowls because that's a hit. That's like our number
Okay.
one and actually Good Root Grove Co. because I didn't get a chance
Ooh,
to taste them the last time. Yeah, last year by the time we're constantly running around doing all these other things and we hardly even get a chance to eat, which we said we're not doing this year. But by the time I got to their stand last year, half of it was gone. So that's number one stop.
I think that's where I should go first because it was really really good. And then I don't know how I forgot. Again, not playing favorites. These
No
are just it's
favorites
just
here.
how I feel. Daniel's Test Kitchen. He has these jollof rice. I'm going to mess up how to pronounce it. I can't say it, dear. Thank you. The arancini, that is so
That
good.
sounds good.
So flavorful. It's just not what I was expecting. So good. So I'm looking forward to pretty much everybody. I'm looking forward to, and I'm making it a point this year to stop at every single vendor.
Mhm.
And I'm going to buy something so I can
Yes,
taste it
and
for myself
enjoy
and
the
see
fruits
the
of y'all's
festival
labor.
from yeah, see the festival through the attendees' eyes. Like, okay, how's it flowing? What's it look like instead of being on the back end and behind the curtain and making sure, okay, let's say make sure this is good, this is good. We're going to enjoy the festival. We're going to eat this year. That is
Yes.
the
I know,
goal.
I know that's right. You know what? That brings me to another question. What's something, and you don't have to spill all your tea because you got to keep something for yourself. But what's something that happens behind the scenes that people probably wouldn't expect or wouldn't imagine that you're just kind of like, oh my goodness, that you can talk about, that you care to talk about.
Who's gonna see this podcast?
Well, everyone, darling. Okay, remember what you put out is hard to put the jury back. Okay.
Good question. Hold on. Let me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Like I
Mm-hmm.
finding it.
said,
I'm finding it. So things behind the scenes that people wouldn't know about. Again, I think the intentionality behind it. People don't see us like during the setup of us being out there grounding ourselves to make sure. It's like let's make sure everybody's having a good time. So we're out there before like as tents are getting set up before people get there. We're saging the grounds. That is something that we are making sure that we're doing.
Ooh.
We don't want any negativity. We don't want any bad
Mm-hmm.
vibes. That is something that we are very intentional of doing, like a little grounding session
I
before we get
love
started for
it.
the
I
day.
love it.
I would say that's a great PG answer, Robin. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let
She's
me.
media trained. She's media trained.
Um, I would honestly say just the amount of work that goes into like booking all the things. Like I think when people come and they see this, amazing, festival, but there's so many different companies and vendors and entities that we have to deal with to pull it all together. It's kind of like going to Disney World. I was a Disney person, and you see
Mm-hmm.
this elaborate thing when you get there, but behind the scenes, it's like, oh, nothing that you could imagine. So I think that is probably the biggest part that a lot of people don't realize. Like, it's not even just getting the food vendors, but stage, electricity, porta potties, all of that stuff, like it actually takes a heavy lift. And like Robin said earlier, with a small team, it's a lot.
As far as festival season goes, for each of you, what would you say are like your top three things that you absolutely have to survive the festival?
A fan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Definitely a cooling fan. Water. I need my water. Preferably in a stainless steel, double insulated something so it
Mm-hmm.
stays cold all day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very particular about my water. What else do I need? A coffee
Maybe a
to
hat.
start my day.
I need that. Yes,
Sunscreen. Don't forget
Hmm.
very good one.
your
Very good one.
your face sunscreen, your setting spray sunscreen because they make that now. If you're a girl who likes to beat that face and then go outside, get your sunscreen setting spray. So that's a must. But that fan, that's number one.
Absolutely. Especially in the heat that we've had lately. Fingers crossed that we have some tolerable heat for this coming up weekend, okay? Let's talk about the future. 5 years from now, how big do you envision Taste of Bronzeville becoming?
Man, I mean, honestly, hopefully we can get like close to Taste of Chicago level. I think it's going to take a little bit of time to get to that level, but I think with things like Silver Room Block Party and Hyde Park Brew Fest, like we saw how long those things lasted and how big they got, and I think Taste of Bronzeville has the opportunity to get that big, if not bigger. And again, like we said earlier, there's a need for it, so as big as it can get.
When we first started talking about this, I told Dear my dream is to block off King Drive. I don't know how much of King Drive, but as we grow, I can see us
All of
getting
it.
bigger and bigger. If I can block off all of King Drive from beginning to end of Bronzeville, that would be amazing. That would be a crazy goal. But I like to tell her we gotta crawl before we start sprinting. So again, like we said, as big as the taste in Brownsville, as big as Silver Moon, we saw what they were able to do. And granted, like she said, like it takes time, but I see it. The sky's the limit for us.
If you can see it and speak it, it can happen. That's just my, take on it. I know everyone's different, but if you can envision it, it's already happening. You just got to execute it. And you just never
Mm-hmm.
know where your help comes from, where that next step, even if you can't see it, where that'll come from. As you have seen, and it's been a testament because Taste of Bronzeville has happened. I can't wait to see what all it is to come for you beautiful ladies. Let's get into the details of the festival so people know where to go. Let the scoops know where they need to go as far as where they need to register, where exactly it's located. Can they bring chairs? Can they bring water bottles? The time, the date. I know it's this Saturday, but give them all of the good stuff so they know where to show up.
Lots of details. So
Yes.
37th in Rolls. They can enter on 37th in King Drive. Street parking is available. Let's see what else. Do you need a fan? Yes. Do you need a
Mhm.
water? Yes. Do you need sunscreen? Please put that on. It starts at 11 a.m., ends around 5, but you know how we do. So maybe it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock. You know how
Mhm.
we like to
Mhm.
play, we like to party. I'm trying to think what else, what other details. There's so many.
Bring a chair.
Can they bring it
Definitely
to?
bring a
Okay.
chair. Yeah,
Yes.
that's important.
Awesome.
Hand sanitizer.
Mhm.
A yoga mat if you get there for 12 to do yoga
Ooh,
with
yes.
namaste Nate yoga. Yes. So make
Mhm.
sure that you have your yoga mat if you do want to come and do that. I'm trying to think what else.
And it
Sneakers
is
are
free to
highly
get in. You
encouraged.
just have to register.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You can
Start at
register on
75.
tasteofbronzeville.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, if I can end this wonderful interview with one thing, it's this. Finish this sentence for me. Taste of Bronzeville is blank. How would you finish that?
That Taste of Bronzeville is by us, for us. 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 an experience, a lifetime experience. Taste of Bronzeville is someplace that you will leave happy and full.
I was going to say a fact is a fact. Taste of Bronzeville is the first food festival in Bronzeville. That's just a fact. Taste of Bronzeville is a really good time. Taste of Bronzeville is everything my cousin dreamed of and a little bit more. Taste of Bronzeville is a little seed that has grown and grown and grown, and I'm just so excited to just like pick the fruits of our labor because ooh, it's delicious.
On that note, why am I getting teary? Hold on. Ooh, choked up. I see what you do for others. No, I love that. I love that. I'm so proud of you too. I'm so excited for this festival. I will be there. Can't wait to see y'all, see everybody. Y'all come on out. It is a beautiful experience, a beautiful time. And let's have a good time and enjoy the fruits of these two beautiful ladies' labor. Okay? Where can they find y'all on Instagram? Is it the Taste of Bronzeville on IG?
Yep.
Okay, I
Taste
want
of
to make sure
Bronzeville,
it was just
everything.
okay. Perfect, perfect.
on
Go ahead and
on
give them a
all the
follow too
things.
on all of the things. I love it. I want to thank both of you two for coming on and spending time with the Scoops and myself. I'm so excited for you both. This is going to be a beautiful experience. And Scoops, I want to thank you so much for listening in and taking the time to listen to a beautiful time that's happening at the Taste of Bronzeville. And we are going to kick it, and I cannot wait. As always, take care of yourself and take care of your heart. And I'll speak with you soon after dark. Peace.